It's just about that time of the week. Time for the Weekly Weebs Podcast. Grab your friends, family, waifus, and husbandos, and join your favorite weebs for an exciting show of anime talk. Hosts Crimson, Frenchie, Wigwiki, and Zario Machini will review and suggest shows, talk about news from the industry, and tackle some of the biggest arguments in the world of anime. It's the Weekly Weebs Podcast, starting now.
Hello, very nice. My name is Wigwiki. This is the podcast of the Weekly Weebs.
We're fucking doing this bit again.
I do what I want.
All right.
And it's very nice. My news is that what's it called? The one where he uses the
Undead Unluck.
The blood.
Undead Unluck.
Undead Unluck. His manga has ended.
It's ending. It's not done yet. I think it has one more chapter, right?
I guess me. I have no idea. I'm going off what
You found the news.
I thought you had a little bit more knowledge about it than that.
I'm going off what you told me, dude.
God damn it. Okay, hold on. Let me...
It's ended. Don't worry about it anymore. It's gone forever.
I'm excited to get season 2 for that show.
I am too. I really like the power systems.
Comey can't communicate. Final chapter is tomorrow.
You're gonna cry.
I'm gonna cry. I'm gonna read it during my lunch or during one of my breaks. I would come back to my training and just a mess.
Are they married yet?
No, they're about to start college. So my guess is the way that the anime is going to, or the manga is going to end is we might get a little bit of that, and then we might get a future look of like them in the future being together and stuff.
Cool.
But I don't know. So much has happened. I don't know what to expect.
What if the last volume was rated R and you see them fuck?
Well, they are high schoolers.
You said they're in college.
They're about to start college.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah, the last chapter is a look ahead, and
And
Tony can't communicate.
Get out of here.
What if one of them dies?
Don't.
He'll be Tadino. So BlueLock season 2.
I hate it here. Existence is pain.
I don't remember where we left off in our discussion.
Which one?
BlueLock. I don't remember who was here last time.
We got the backstory of the brothers.
Yeah.
I think that was where we ended, because then we picked it up to more bad animation until the very last moment when it actually kind of peaked,
Yeah.
but it was still
just sparkly manga panels.
exactly.
Do we just want to talk about season 2 as a whole versus
That's fine
just
with
these
me,
4
okay.
episodes? Okay.
Kick it off! I know you wanted to say something.
They fumbled the bag so hard in season 2
Why don't you say ball, because we're talking about soccer.
because you can also earn a contract, which gives you that bag in soccer.
Yeah, but they're not getting paid.
You're
I
getting
know that.
experience.
You know that, but they don't know that.
Who's they?
The players.
They know they're not getting paid.
I know that. You know that. The show knows that. But the players in the show probably don't know that.
How do they know what they're doing? How would they know if they're not getting paid or not?
Exactly.
They're doing it.
Anyway, Botch was still the best character.
Yeah.
Man,
Terrible with names.
he's the one that dribbles.
Oh, okay.
He's the one we met.
Yeah.
Or the one that we interviewed.
Oh,
He
okay.
said he'd be down to drink with us.
Nice.
Whenever we see him at a con, I'm gonna show up with a bottle of whatever the whiskey. It was whatever he said. I messaged him on Instagram to see what it was, or whatever. I have the message in the Instagram saying what I was gonna get him. I don't remember what he said in the interview, so I have to go back and look. But I'm gonna show up with that in my bag and then pop up in front of that motherfucker and be like, "You remember when he said this?
No.
We're partying tonight, motherfucker. Who are you? Oh, well, I'm the fucking mimosa guy." Okay.
I'll show you who I am.
But I didn't bring you mimosas. I brought you whatever you said you wanted.
Which means no mimosas for you.
Yeah,
You got the other thing.
Now I'm just the guy from Spy Kids.
I was about to say from Spy Kids.
No, that's the guy from Lord of the Rings.
Oh, yeah.
I really get the feeling that this is just a superhero anime with people that play soccer.
Mm-hmm.
Like, I do
Yeah.
not find this as a sports anime.
Dude grew wings and flew.
Yeah.
It really did.
Literally did that.
And knocked up the audience.
Yeah, that That happened.
Mm-hmm.
That was a weird
And
moment.
then talked about how he was going to come right as he was talking to Reen at the end of the game.
Yeah.
I did. I don't know. Who was it here when we talked
Us
about
three.
last, or
He was out.
what was going on. But I remember saying last time that we talked about how the animation is bad, and that really fucking puts a damper on the show, especially when the pivotal moments of the show are what drives the excitement,
And what
And it
drove
kinda-
season 1.
and it kind of pushes it down. That being said, I still enjoyed a lot of the moments in the show, even though the animation failed and it kind of fucking drug it. Those moments where the hype moments, I was still kind of hyped for. So like the love is still there. It's just not as hyped as it was. But towards the end, it started getting better because you're like, holy fuck. We don't know what's gonna happen really. If BCE was gonna score a goal or not and stuff like that. But the more intense it started getting, when everybody was starting to get their ball rolling.
No pun intended.
I'm kind of sad that it happened at the very last little bit, and it wasn't more progressive in a sense throughout the entire game. Like it was progressive, but it was like literally like a fucking like steep slope of. Okay, no, it was a slow climb, and then all of a sudden it just went fucking choom. You know what I mean? I wish it would have been more.
Steady growth.
Yeah, steady growth, more growth. Like instead of just like a boom start, boom climax. It could have been boom start, climax. That's about how long it lasted in the bedroom, if not more.
Or about as long as that one guy lasted on the field after he got that goal.
And he wasn't even voiced by Chris Sabat this time.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're talking about. I watched it. So
Never mind.
I like that the gorilla dude got a yellow card for taking his shirt off.
That was funny.
I really think because he went into a slide too, which is I think when they had the professionals come in season 1, it was based off of actual professional soccer players.
Mm-hmm.
That is a callback, I believe, because if he remember correctly, he did the slide that I can't remember her name, but one of the Team USA women's players did after I think a game-winning goal back in like the late 90s.
Oh shit!
She ripped her shirt off and in her sports bra and shorts just went into a huge slide.
nice.
And it's still one of the most iconic things from Team USA sports. They actually turned it into a pop figure.
Really?
Mhm.
That's funny.
Did you get residuals?
I hope so.
That'd be pretty sweet.
Some Chastain, I thought.
I know you were here when we talked about it, because now that they told us that you weren't.
Brandy
Oh.
Chastain.
Was it? I really enjoyed that the guy that does the donkey stuff. I'm glad that they put him in. I was like, that's fucking sick.
And he ended up being a huge difference maker.
Yeah. I mean, I liked the more aggressiveness of this season with like he's having to think a lot more of like different plays, and we gotta kind of see a bit more of other players.
Mm-hmm.
We're gonna talk shit about the animation for a while, so
It's never gonna not happen.
yeah, just
But we can
accept
talk
it
about
at
the
this
good
point.
things,
The
Crazy.
final moment was tight.
It was kind of funny when the brother guy went into like his little demon mode.
Like his
Yeah,
beast
something
mode, and his
like that,
tongue
yeah.
was just sticking out the whole fucking time.
Yeah,
I thought that was way over the top. I was like, what the fuck?
just starts slobbering everywhere.
I was
He's
like, cool.
"Ah."
I was like, cool, but breaking in your ego and to get the number 1 ego, like you don't gotta become like fucking gross. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
Like you can still be you and be ruthless. You don't gotta like want to fucking lick
he was
nuts.
Yeah, man,
savage.
he wanted to channel that dog in a passenger seat energy.
Like I was like, that's just that's just too much. Like that kind of threw me off a little bit. I'm not gonna lie, but it was still cool, but also disgusting.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yep.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
A little bit.
A little overboard. You don't have to do that. Why's your tongue out, dude? You can keep that shit in your mouth. You don't gotta do that.
Yeah.
Like,
Because if he
don't gotta be like that
focuses
chameleon
too much
guy.
on his jaw, then his legs will stop working.
but if his tongue's out, it can hit his eye.
Gotta make your sacrifices, I guess.
That's true.
Some of you may die. But it is a
Shrek.
sacrifice
Yeah,
I'm willing to make.
Shrek.
Ding, ding, ding.
That movie's way better than this show.
Well, yeah. I mean, that's comparing apples to oranges right there. Like,
And one of them is better than the other.
which one? You decide. No,
I
we know
think
which one's better.
Oranges are way better than apples.
I agree.
I can fuck with a good mandarin orange.
I'm saying. And orange juice, way better than apple juice.
Mm-hmm.
I
That-
disagree. I think orange juice is good, but I think apple juice is better.
Dude, what the
I
fuck
agree.
can you mix with apple juice and it'd be good? Nothing. You know what you can mix with orange juice and it'd be good?
Juice by what you can mix
Champagne.
it with. I'm gonna judge a juice based off of
You should-
how it tastes.
Have you
You
never
should
had an
judge
apple pie moonshine?
Most of them are way better. I would
Disagree.
argue that if you're going to judge a juice off of anything, you should judge it off of every quality about it. And includes it being mixed with other things.
Hey, well, that's the first thing you brought up. When I judge a drink, the primary thing is how does it taste on its own as a drink.
And it's good. Yeah. Then you got to judge it on the other parts of it too.
Sure,
You know what I'm saying?
I guess.
It's all encompassing.
I drink orange juice every morning.
Pulp or no pulp?
No pulp. I'm not a fucking.
You're fucking
monster.
disgusting.
I don't want your. I don't
You
want,
guys drink orange juice with no pulp?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't.
just
I don't.
drink orange juice.
I don't want
So-
your texture in my fucking juice, dude.
That is disgusting. How do you? That's what orange. That's
Get there.
pure orange juice
Yes.
Correct.
with pulp. That's what I'm saying. Pure
No.
orange juice. You guys are fucking crazy.
Thank you.
You probably don't like blue cheese.
I
I
can
don't-
fuck with blue cheese.
I don't like blue cheese. That's fucking disgusting.
I fuck with blue cheese.
I knew you were one of them. Fucking blue cheese hater.
Yeah, massively.
Well, you've got redemption points from the orange juice incident just a little bit ago because you said you fuck with blue cheese.
Yeah.
Blue cheese is good.
I can take blue cheese to a little bit.
You lost points for me.
Blue
For your
cheese,
pulp and your
buffalo
blue cheese.
sauce, chicken, bacon sandwich, ranch, too, with that. Onions, banana peppers,
So back to
jalapenos,
BlueLock.
rosemary, parmesan bread.
I feel like we moved away from condiments.
I thought we were the weekly weebs, not the weekly feeds.
Listen, now I'm hungry.
Yeah, but have you ever heard of wheat peas?
Fuck.
I think the character development was all over the fucking place in this season, especially with Rin. The dude had so many different tangents in his mind. Like at one point, it's like, okay, I'm gonna be the dominant, stay the fuck out of my way. Then it was, I'm gonna be a good teammate, and then I'm gonna fucking murder all of you. Fuck you, Isagi. I'm gonna kill you.
Yeah.
It's just,
After he complimented him.
yeah. I think it was a little much at the end.
Mhm.
You're gonna be my rival, and I'm gonna. Okay, fucking Sasuke. Okay, Mr. Plot Armor.
I don't like how they focused on so many characters so much in this game. I wish they would have just focused on Isagi personally. It was also kind of cool at the same time.
So I really compare this season to season 3 of Haikyuu. That's only the Shiratorizawa match.
Oh, yeah.
That's
It's-
why I stopped watching it.
Yeah, I haven't watched past that as well, but
Sounds awful.
It was so good. I did watch it. I loved it.
I literally yelled at the TV like it was a live match. It was so good.
It was.
This was the exact same idea of basically taking the entire season around one game. And while it was hype, it did not have the same impact because it just felt like they kept showing the same stuff over and over again.
Yeah.
I liked getting a little bit of the background of the one defender dude who looked like he was 40,
Yeah.
even though he's supposed to be like 19 or 20.
The blue-green guy.
The blue-green guy.
Yeah.
The heterochromia.
Mhm.
I liked his character a lot,
He was dope.
and I do really like that it wasn't just the starters that played.
Yeah.
That they did sub in. We got some redemption moments from some people that
I felt really bad for that guy that was super fast.
Oh, my
He was
God.
like, if you wanted to be in the game, then learn to run the entire fucking game. You bitch. I was just like, oh fuck.
I really liked the redemption for Nagi's friend, the guy with the purple hair.
Chameleon?
Yeah,
Yeah.
the chameleon defense.
Yeah.
I thought that was pretty sick.
That was a great sub decision too. Like, to be real.
Mhm. Yeah, that is one of the only things that there's actually like a little bit of coaching and strategy in this game. But, man, I still am just such a stickler when it comes to sports anime. And I try to separate it. I really do. But, like, especially with this shit, where they were just getting, like, superpowers every other time they touched the ball.
Yeah.
Like, when they showed the heterochromia guy, and he was, like, fucking, like, analyzing with the robots, like, a 50%. Fuck off with that bullshit. Just go make a goddamn play. You know what doesn't happen? The game doesn't slow down. The game gets faster.
Okay, quick pause.
Pause him.
Not like pause the thing, but when we were just talking about sports things, should I pivot my anime assignment since we're done with BlueLock and just make it the little hour-long discussions for Hajime no Ippo?
You sure can. That means I don't gotta watch
That way
29
you don't have
episodes
to rush
this
it.
week.
You get 3 weeks to do
Oh,
it.
that'd
I
be
could just do a 12
wonderful.
Yeah, and then it would be a lot easier to get through it versus having to do, like, your first, like, 6 assignments.
And then you guys have to watch it at fucking
Triple speed.
Yeah.
That would be fantastic.
Yeah, do you have a backup show?
Sounds good to
I
me.
can find one while we're talking about it, but that just popped in my head thinking about it.
Yeah, honestly, that probably wouldn't be bad at all.
I'd be fine with that.
Hell yeah,
Because that's kind of what you did with Vinland Saga. You assigned to season 1, and then season 2 we did as the episodes were coming out.
I guess that's fair. So we can just finish off the 79 episodes and go back to what my original plan was. You guys just watched.
No, I was saying, like, doing the first, like, the
Yeah,
section.
the first season. Yeah.
I don't mean you had to do the entire...
I'm just fucking with you, dude.
I will commit my 13th reason. I will blue lock myself down.
Sidebar. Okay, that was my sidebar. That you got to hear business talk. That was business talk.
Ooh, talk more
I'm
about
Mr.
that.
Business. Lego
That's President Business.
I'm Crimson.
President Business.
Everything is awesome when you're
Everything
part of
is
a
cool when
podcast.
you're part of a team. Everything is awesome when we're coming.
Down your throat. To you live, I meant. But we only do that a couple times a year when we're live.
Come.
I came last night.
Why am I here?
I don't know, because you assigned deer.
I can't wait to get into that
We
topic.
talk so much shit.
That show was terrible.
Well, we're not talking about it yet.
We're talking about.
We're talking about another terrible show.
It's not terrible. It just had bad moments.
You ever actually wanted to kill yourself? Because this was one of those times.
Been a lot of times where I wanted to.
Yeah, same.
Don't do that.
But yeah, it kind of like what I said last time we talked about this. This season has been
A train wreck?
Most good at creating wallpapers.
Yeah.
Maybe
And,
video wallpapers. Like, because there's like a little spin or
right.
something, and there's like just slight movement and it's shining.
Yeah,
Kind of like one of those pictures, as you look at it different, it shifts.
yeah, like one of those holographic ones. Yeah, this season's been really good at that. But
That's been about it.
It was still hype. I just really think season 1 was so much better.
It was.
there was just a lot more to the first season, and this season hasn't like held me in as much.
Okay, moment that made zero sense to me. Like, inspirational as fuck from Ego's standpoint.
But
Where he's like, even if we lose today, you've already won. Colleges and mid-tier programs are going to pick you guys up, and maybe even the national team look at you guys.
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't make sense. They literally signed a contract that their soccer careers would end.
Yep.
That was one of the first things they did.
That was if BlueLock was the thing and they got kicked out. Then they wouldn't be able to.
Yeah, but if BlueLock ends, they all got kicked out.
If BlueLock is done, then the company is fucking it is liquidized. So all their contracts are null and void.
Yes and no. You
That's-
can
that-
still
that-
be
that's-
held to a
That's
contract.
what he was saying. Because if it's no longer a thing, then they're not being held.
Yeah, I just didn't like
You know what I'm
the
saying?
way Ego was talking about. Like, that did not embrace the ego that has been built up as the character.
That's true. I
Yeah.
also think that he said that knowing what it would do.
No.
Like they would be like, "Nah, man, I don't want your pity."
Yeah, I'm pretty sure he knew that's what ECU do. Because I think he's actually focusing on Isagi rather than Rin, personally. You know
Well,
what I mean?
Rin's gonna kill him, so like
But you gotta-
that's gonna be season 3. They're gonna bring Ron over from Detective.
Forbidden Detectives.
Yeah, and he's gonna fucking solve Isagi's murder.
That sounds like.
It was the
better
guy who
season
said,
than
"I'm
this
going
one.
to murder you."
It didn't take a brilliant detective, but here I am. I'm gonna pin this on the guy that said he was gonna fucking kill him.
Case closed. I'm hungry.
Overall, I did still enjoy this, but man, it took a damper off, and I was so excited for season 2.
Mm-hmm.
Me
I'm
too.
no longer excited for season 3.
I think somewhere I heard somewhere. Don't know if it's true. I have to look up and Google to confirm that one of the animation studios that were in control of it dropped out.
Oh
because
man.
of it. Don't know if that's true. Do not quote me on that because I'm 100% unsure. But
I think you
saw
might.
something.
I think you might be right because I think I saw that same thing. And yeah, I mean, especially after what they what they did with the animation for this season, like I don't blame them for being like, nah, we're good.
Literally. I can't remember. I think we did the math or something about like how many more seasons we get of this show after this is. I can't remember if we talked about that.
Like based on if it sticks with the manga and if they continue to make more, most likely,
Because I think we did talk about
I'd say 2 to 3 more
that. Yeah, I think we
seasons.
did talk about that.
I think we briefly mentioned it. Yeah, I was saying I don't see this making it. If it's the same, if they pull the same thing they did with this season, I don't see it lasting maybe one more season.
I don't think they will. I think they'll learn from their mistakes. That's called positivity right there. Talk about it.
I'm positively sure they might get only one more season after the bullshit from this.
You know, sometimes you just gotta speak
Well-
positivity and hope positivity comes back.
I mean, we all remember when Seven Deadly Sins had that absolute garbage fucking season.
You know
And
what?
it
That's
kept-
fair.
It kept going after that, and it got a spin-off series after that.
The spin-off series is bad.
I haven't seen any of it.
I saw the movie. It was bad. The animation was horrible.
Rip.
That's why I was like, I'm not going to watch anymore.
Fair enough. But yeah, shows can definitely come back after a season that is less good or even bad.
How's that gonna work with the guy you were just talking about? Should we have him on that in 3 weeks from now?
Yeah, I can still get him on.
If he'd be cool with that?
Yeah.
Remember we just talked about it.
That'll actually give him more time to make sure he's open.
More behind-the-scenes talk.
Mm-hmm.
I just thought about that. I was like, oh, logistically, I may have just fucked this guy over, and I don't want to fuck him over.
Oh, that's
what I
valid.
was thinking about. I'd rather fuck my friends over than a stranger that I've never met that would like to come in onto our podcast and talk about the show. You know what I mean?
What do you want to fuck me over? The barrel? The stable?
I want to fuck you over Crimson and Zerio.
Alright. Are Crimson and I also fucking?
You can. That's up to you guys. I just know we
I
have
think-
to be over you specifically.
I think that would make the whole situation better.
Crimson,
Meh.
you got any input?
Do you agree? Just say yes.
No.
Why not, though?
Because I was partially listening.
So they're gonna fuck on top of us, and you don't even want to fuck? That's rude. You just want to be a doormat to get fucked on?
Sure.
I see how it is. Well, you know what? I'm not playing anymore.
You could be the
I'm
blanket.
taking my penis and going home.
You can be the blanket that covers them when they fuck.
No, we have to be on
We'll
top
be a
of
full
both-
sandwich.
No, we have to be on top of you guys. So you're either like fucking, like you're spoon fucking, and we're laying on top of you, or you're just both laying flat on the ground and we're on top of both of you.
So we're a mat regardless.
Yes. So it's whether or not you get enjoyment out of it as well.
So what you need is someone on the bottom that's sucking someone, and then the person on top is just watching. So it goes, suck, fuck, cuck.
Well played.
I just got so confused. I might need a demonstration.
Okay, well,
Alright,
We'll see you guys next week. Bye.
if you're bent over and I'm behind you,
Why would you be behind me? I'm fucking you.
because I want to feel something.
Yeah, but no. Remember, this whole scenario was what you want.
You will.
Okay.
Frenchie,
So
you will
I
feel
go
Ass
something.
to ass with a double-sided.
There you
Yeah.
go.
So
And
I
then-
could technically
fucking
still be
each other.
fucking you. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
You just got to like thrust backwards harder.
And you got that ass.
Then
so
we're
you
both
could-
enjoying it.
I can throw it back. You've seen it. I was like, what?
And then Crimson's on the bottom sucking someone, and he's just like on a step ladder, just on the top. Yes, very. The technique is fabulous.
I'm taking notes.
Suck, fuck, cuck.
Now, the real question is, Crimson, who do you want to suck?
Will you put your fucking Belatro down?
No.
I
Very
know he's
important
your
question.
I would say.
I know he's your husband, but I'm smaller than he is, so you wouldn't have to do that much work.
It's a little.
That's not sucking. That's suckling.
Sorry.
So
So would you rather do little as work
so
as
that would
possible to
change
get
it
over
to
with fast
suckle,
as fuck,
fuckle, and
or would
cuckle.
you rather do more work? You know what I mean?
I don't care.
We gotta pick one.
You know,
Oh,
Probably my husband.
Damn.
Then-
I left out to dry.
Okay, then you tape your penis down so then it's suck, fuck, tuck, cuck.
Jack Wang.
That was pretty good.
And that description was already more action than the entirety of season 2 of BlueLock.
Yeah.
Might as well just change the name to Blue Balls because oh my god,
That's
we
why-
get Blue
That's
Ball this
literally
season.
what happened.
Yeah, we really did.
Like the idea is so cool. You have your best of your best that you've whittled down from what, like 120
something
or
like
however
that.
many it started with.
Dude, it's an insane amount.
Yeah, they
I'll see
had
if I can find it.
full fucking rosters for entire sections, down to like this 20 players, and you're taking the cream of the crop and playing against Japan's U20 team for the future. Like that would actually be super cool to take like.
300 contestants.
So you're down to your top, let's see, top 15th of your group. So you have less than 10% left of the people that were originally part of it.
Mhm.
I think it's roughly like 6%, 6 or 7%, 6.5.
You're asking me, I'm
good
not
at
good at
that kind of
math.
stuff.
I think it's 6.5.
This is why someone invented a calculator, so people could use it. Here, I'll just do it. Give me the numbers.
Well, if it's 1 divided by 15,
1 divided by 15, that's 0.0666666666.
so I was close. I said 6.5. So that's
No,
6.7.
that's no, it's not 6.5. It's 0.06.
Yeah, that's out of 100.
Okay, so what am I doing?
1 is 100.
So what am I doing now?
No, you're fine. You're at fine. that 6 repeating would be the equivalent of 6 out of 100,
0.067.
which was equivalent to 6.7%.
Okay, but so what am I
You're
doing?
fine.
You're
done.
You're
Put the calculator away. Put the fucking Belatro away.
I
No.
want to do more math. I want to make it look not like this. And
Take
I
it
want
times 100.
times 100. So that just says 6.6666666.
Yes, you're good. We're done. Mute is fucking.
So is it 6.67%?
Yeah, 6.7%.
Why can't we just say it's 7%?
Because I don't want to get that technical. Because 7 times 15 is more than 100. There's less than 7% of the people
But
left.
we gotta
It's-
round up. If we're
I
rounding up,
swear to God,
If
I
we're-
will fucking hang myself on air.
if we're rounding it up to 6.67, why not we just round it up to 7?
That's what I just said. There's less than 7% left.
So let's just say 7%.
No, it's less than 7%.
Why can't we just say 7%?
Because I don't want to.
What's your deal?
If I say there's roughly 7% left, will that make you fucking happy?
Yeah.
Good, because nothing makes me fucking happy anymore.
Nothing?
Except my wife.
Okay, there we go. I was about to ask, so your wife does it? I'm glad you covered that.
You made me watch that fucking anime. Fuck you.
Yeah, that definitely.
Literally
Did you see the
happy.
flailing fucking arms while he was laughing?
Literally within the first 5 minutes, I was watching it with Elizabeth, and we both said, I hate this show. And do you want to know what the exact point is? We both said that. It's when I think it was in the opening intro, when the live action deer popped up on the screen.
Dude, those CG deer were awful.
Save this. We're going to talk so much shit.
Yeah.
I think this is the first time that our main episode is going to be shorter than our review. At least for like a 12-episode series.
Yeah. Oh man.
I think that they're like the concept of taking your premier talent from this group and playing against the top, players in Japan on the national team. Super cool idea. It's like taking like your all-American freshman team in college and playing the best high schoolers in the entire country. That if these are the best of the best that are like a little bit younger versus that are a little bit older, that's the same type of idea of U20 versus these high schoolers.
Yeah, literally.
And the concept is super fucking cool. The execution was super not.
Mm-hmm.
I think
That's nice to hear.
Wonderful.
I do think there's still a lot of potential for this show because it is a really cool concept of building the best striker.
See, that's why you should put your pop here. Just saying.
But
I went from really excited about season 2 to not even caring about watching season 3 anymore.
Yeah. I still will. For sure.
I mean, the only reason we probably will is if he has us watch it. I don't really have much interest anymore. Season 2 kind of ruined it for me.
It just took the wind out of my sails.
Yeah.
So did the
Which I really want to talk about that, so I want to wrap up BlueLock as soon as possible.
Yeah, the deer one didn't take the wind out of my sails. It made me mad.
Hey, what's the anime assignment so we can talk about the deer one?
Hey, yo, the anime assignment is going to be Tower of God season 1.
Works for me.
13 episodes.
Works for me. All right.
It's on Crunchyroll. Have fun with the art style.
I actually am kind of hyped for that. I do actually really like the art style.
I've heard mixed things about it. I didn't like it when I initially watched it.
Well, maybe you'll have different opinions and watch number 2.
I'm excited to watch it again because I wanted to watch it because the new season's out. So I wanted to.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah. They came out like, what, 2 weeks ago?
Was it? I think a little bit longer than that.
It was like really early. Like within the month, I think.
I can tell you how many episodes it has. Tower of God.
I think it's probably got 13, if I remember correctly from...
That was like 10.
Maybe even shorter.
Season 2's got 26 episodes so far.
Good thing we're only doing season 1.
Season 2 has been out long enough for 26 episodes already? Holy shit.
There was 13 in season 1.
Okay. Damn. Well, alrighty then.
Bye.
Bye. You were the one who was going to close us out.
Have fun sucking butts, you fucking sluts.
Suck, fuck, tuck, cuck.
Bye.
Jack waited.
Thank you so much for tuning in to the Weekly Weebs podcast.
We'll be back next week with more exciting anime talk.
Make sure to join us every show to stay up to date with what's going on in the world of anime. We'll catch you next time.